Hi, and welcome to the review of Surface Real Life. This is Big Mama. This is a hidden object adventure game. And of course, they have a link to the strategy guide and information. Your options, you can, of course, change everything. You do have gamma correction as well, which has actually been very helpful in a lot of dark hogs, but this one hasn't really been dark for whatever reason. Now you can choose your mode here, and then of course it's going to ask you again when you hit play to choose your mode. And while I'm hitting play, I want to remind you to subscribe, or you can click on any of the links in the description. I can be followed on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Now where this game has some good benefits, I of course have already done a few things. It does have a bit of annoyances. For example, I want to use this lighter. Now, a lot of games would not let you use a lighter to burn through a rope. You actually have to go find a pair of garden shears, razors, clippers, or scissors, what have you. This game does let you do the obvious, at least so far, which to me is a definite plus. However, I could not just click on the lighter and hold it up to the rope and it do the obvious that way. I had to actually open it up and strike it before it would do it. Now I am going to work this real quick for you, and I will skip and come back in just a moment. And we're almost done with this particular hidden object puzzle or hop. I just wanted to show you what it was like. It's all words. The hiding of objects is not that difficult to find. There is not an alternative mahjong, match 3, or anything to do instead of the hop. You do have to do it. And of course, you get a little gadget or gizmo or whatever you need, an item of some sort, every time you do it. Now, you do have to click on a lot of things for you to really understand what's going on. So, for example, in this case, you need to scare the bird. Well, you're not going to really know what's going on unless you actually click on something to figure out what to do. It's not that bad that happens, but I suppose that could be annoying to some people. Another thing that I have found that is a great annoyance is I've had to climb this ladder like 43 times because you'll get one object. You will go use that object on something, get another object, and then come back. So for example, right now I get this. Well, then I have to have an object to work on that. Then I have to have an object to work on that. So you go get one object at a time, and you're constantly coming back for more, and that to me is really irritating. Another thing that I have found to be kind of a bad thing is, yes, you can sit here and look at the note, but other than that, you're done here. Now, I've had many places where I've been in this game where you click on something and you're like, but I'm done. There's nothing else to do here. And the screen does not close like you would think it would. So you don't really know if you're done with a spot or not, which to me could be very confusing and, make the game annoying in the end. I have found one little mini game puzzle that actually has occurred in the entire game. I'm going to go ahead and work what I can up to that point and then show you at that time what's going on. But in the meantime, you can lock this, as you see. And you also have a map. If you look at the map shows you the different areas. There are tasks to do. Okay? So that tells you there's tasks to do in these particular areas. If it's highlighted, you're here, blocked, all tasks are done. So at least it checks it off then. You can also go back and view the cut scenes. If you're like me and you just skip through them and then it turns out you need them, that is excellent because then you could go back and view those again. I wanted to show you this one mini game. So let's play this one mini game. I'm not actually going to spoil anything for you by playing it. I'm really not. But I will give you an idea. And there we go. So you have this one little mini game that I can tell that's actually in the game. So hopefully I've shown you some of the ups and some of the downs in the game. And that's enough for you to decide if you'd like to play this game or not. Personally, I've played better hogs before, but to each his own. And that's it for me, and I'll see you at the next review.